So a cruise ship made headlines last month. 3 people died, several others got sick. The virus behind it was hantavirus, and within days, social media went into full panic mode. Next pandemic, lab-made, all kinds of things. So let us just look at what actually happened here and what this virus actually is, because the reality is more interesting and less scary than what most people are sharing. Hantavirus is not new. Scientists first came across it during the Korean War. That was the 1950s. Since then, we have identified over 50 different types. They all have one thing in common: rodents, mice mostly. Here is how humans actually get infected. Not from touching a mouse, not from being bitten. You breathe in dust that has been contaminated with rodent droppings or urine. That is the root. Now in Europe and Asia, hantavirus mainly hits the kidneys. But in the Americas, it causes something more serious. It is called hantavirus pulmonary syndrome. Your lungs fill with fluid. Things deteriorate fast. The case fatality rate can reach 35%. There is no specific treatment. No vaccine exists yet. Doctors manage symptoms and support the body through it. Now, the specific strain on this cruise ship was called Andes virus. And this one is genuinely different from every other hantavirus, because Andes virus is the only hantavirus in the world that can spread from person to person. Every other type, rodent to human only. Full stop. This one can go human to human as well. But, and this really matters, it needs close, prolonged contact. The kind of contact you would have with someone you live with, or someone you are caring for when they are sick. It does not travel across a room. It does not hang in the air. To put it in perspective, 11 people got infected on a ship carrying 147. That number tells you everything about how difficult this virus is to actually catch. So what actually happens if someone gets infected? Early on, it looks exactly like the flu. Fever, fatigue, body aches, nausea. Symptoms can show up anywhere between 4 days and 6 weeks after exposure. In mild cases, people recover. But when it gets serious fast. The virus targets the cells lining your blood vessels and lungs. Fluid starts leaking into lung tissue. Breathing becomes harder. Oxygen levels drop. And here is something that makes it tricky. Part of what causes the worst outcomes is actually the immune system. The body's own response can cause as much damage as the virus itself. We saw something similar in severe COVID cases. This is why the key to catching it early is travel history. If someone comes in with severe unexplained pneumonia and they have recently been in Argentina, Chile, or the American Southwest, hantavirus needs to be on the radar. So how worried should you actually be? WHO has called the global risk low. CDC activated a level 3 response, which means they are watching it closely. But that is not the same as a public health emergency. Here are the numbers that put this in perspective. In 30 years, 1993 to 2023, there were 890 confirmed cases in the United States. Total, in 30 years. In New Mexico alone, about 25% of wild mice carry hantavirus. 2 million people live there. Doctors diagnose fewer than 10 cases per year. The virus is out there. Getting infected is not easy. A Stanford infectious disease specialist put it simply, it is just not a very easy virus to get. This is not COVID. It does not spread through casual contact. It does not travel through ventilation systems, unless you have recently been in rodent endemic areas or in very close sustained contact with a confirmed case. Your risk is very low. So to bring it together, hantavirus is real. Andes virus can spread between people. 3 people died on a cruise ship. That is serious. And also, 890 cases in 30 years. Fewer than 10 per year in a state where a quarter of mice carry it. Both things are true at the same time. Serious disease, rare disease. All sources are linked in the description below. WHO, CDC, Stanford Medicine, Johns Hopkins, everything is referenced. If you want us to go deeper on this, how the virus enters cells, what makes Andes virus different at a molecular level, why vaccine development has been so difficult, let us know in the comments. Case 0. Every mystery begins somewhere.